We're going to switch it up now. It's going to be new products time.
Away! Adabot,
Yeah.
come here. Becky?
I was about to paste the code, but you can do it now.
Yeah, we're going to switch up. So new products. All right, you want to talk about new products?
Yeah, okay, so we got a bunch of fun new products today. Hello, Becky.
Hello.
Becky's not a new product, but she's just hanging out.
Welcome, new product.
The fancy Becky.
Oh,
Prime
yeah,
quality.
oh.
So the first thing we've got is we've got these awesome coin acceptors. And these are really neat. I've actually had these for a while.
Coin acceptor.
Coin acceptor.
That's the 4 coin acceptor.
Yeah, so we have 2 kinds of coin acceptors. Cause I actually got a full range of acceptors, and I couldn't decide which one to get. Hello?
Yeah. No.
No, no.
It's
fine.
No, if you need her. This one's
Hello?
If you want her here. Everything's cool.
Everything's cool.
Okay. Oh,
Becky,
yeah.
hello.
You gotta say checkbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We're learning Ustream here.
No.
Um,
No, she knows it.
We've got
I know, it's just a
2.
different setup than I'm used to.
We've got 2 coin acceptors. We've got this black one that's a single coin acceptor, and it can only take 1 coin at a time, so you can program it for any coin, but it can only accept 1. And then we've got the other one, which is the 4 coin acceptor. And this one, you can program it for 4 different coins. So, for example, you could have 4 different countries worth of coins, or you can have, like, all American coins, but like 4 different values. And then,
How does it tell the difference between the coins, Lamar?
well, you can program it, and I'm not going to show the details of the programming, because the way you program it is actually, you turn it on while you're pressing this button, you hold the button down, and then it like blinks, and then...
What's it looking for?
Well, when you program the coins in, you basically tell it, okay, this is coin number 1 for like this multi-coin one, and you basically have to put in like 25 coins of a single value, and it looks for like the thickness and the diameter and how fast it falls and like all these little variables, and then after it gets like 25 samples and you programmed it in, then you can continue and do the remainder. So like, yeah, this one can do 4 different coins, so you can program it for like dimes, nickels, quarters, and $half or something. And the slot's pretty big, so you can, I think it's like an inch diameter. Like you can put in like dollar coins, and this one has
Can it
a little.
take tokens?
It can take any kind of coin, up to like I think 3 millimeters thick. So it doesn't have to be real money. I mean, you program it in by giving it examples of what coin you want, and then it just takes the average of those. So I have a demo over on the overhead for this single coin acceptor.
Please show us.
So here I've got a coin acceptor. Here, this is the single coin acceptor, and I have it already programmed in. I'm not going to show it programming because it's just like, look at me, I'm putting in the quarter like 20 times. But I have a little LCD here, and hopefully it's pretty visible. It says, please insert coin, and then when a coin gets put in, it can count how many credits you have. And the coin comes out of the slot on the bottom. So you basically put a cup or a bucket underneath, and that's how you can...
Well, it's good. It doesn't get full, really.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not like it doesn't have a hopper, so it doesn't get full, which is really handy. And so it's pretty easy. Basically, once you have it programmed, there's a wire that pulses high or low. You can actually configure which way you want it to pulse whenever a coin is inserted. So you just count pulses, and I'll have a little piece of example code out.
So also, do you think it could accept laser cut coins?
I don't know if it could. I mean,
they might not be heavy enough.
If something is, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how heavy it is as long as it's thin enough. And laser cut, you'd have to be very thin laser cut material. The other thing is variations, might be too sensitive. I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Yeah, no, there's like a sensitivity variable, right?
I don't
on
believe.
one of them.
I don't believe it
Strictness.
has. There's a strictness. But I mean, I don't know how. It doesn't really say what that strictness is.
Try it and tell us.
It might work. It certainly doesn't need to be magnetic because these aren't magnetic.
Yeah, coins aren't.
Coins aren't magnetic. I remember when we talked about the payphone. It did have. It did go through a magnet though, because it creates an eddy current which slows it down, and it can tell you a lot about what the material is. Mm-hmm. But I really doubt that they're gonna. I don't believe that they have a magnet in here. So I believe that you can use, any kind of coin-shaped object, basically. So yes, these are really easy to use, which I really like. They're usually used in like arcades and stuff. Mm-hmm. And you can basically configure them to any country, which is I like too. There's some that are like, oh, this is a U.S. quarter only, but then you wouldn't be able to use it with any other coins, and you also wouldn't be able to use it in other countries. So I like how these are really flexible and programmable.
Cool.
Yeah, we're curious what people are going to do with it. I mean, that's kind of one of the fun things about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is next?
Next up, we have a quick new item. We just got these in today. These are really handy little pocket tool emergency pick cards.
Awesome.
So I'll
Do
show
you
them the
wanna
overhead. Yeah, because it's pretty small. So yeah, these are really nice. I don't know. I think they're stamped stainless steel, not laser cut.
Yeah, it looks stamped.
And yeah, there's 2 pieces of metal or 1 piece of metal, and they're stamped, and so you can see the tool logo. And this is a little business card, standard business card shape. And it comes with 6 picks, and then the frame here is a torque wrench.
That's
torsion
awesome.
wrench.
That's really cool.
So you can snap this out, and there's 1 wrench here, and 1 wrench here, and then 1 longer wrench that goes this way. And I don't want to snap this apart because, well,
So
we'll
you need to make
we'll do a
sure
video.
when you get stuck in a situation where you need your lockpicks that you also have your wallet on you for the wallet size thing. Much better than
Right.
always remembering to carry your full size lockpick kit around with you
Yeah.
whenever you might need
I
it.
don't usually carry, but it is really nice. It fits very nicely inside of a wallet. So it's a really nice gift or just super handy. Unfortunately, once you pull it apart, you can't use it again. But hopefully, you're not in a situation where you need to use lockpicks that often.
Right. I feel like this is the emergency one that you keep in your wallet in case somebody locks you in a dungeon.
Or if you just need to entertain somebody or do lockpicks. I don't know.
Right. Or
You're part of Occupy. I don't know.
emergency help a starving dog from a locked up lot.
Okay.
If you work for the ASPCA or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Emergency
Anyways,
preparedness.
and what I like about these is that like Kevin Mitnick has his own business card version of this, but it's not actually usable. Whereas this is it's like solid stamped stainless steel. Like it is actually a usable pick
It's not
set.
just going to bend when you try
Yeah,
to
it's
get
not
it.
just like flimsy comes
Yeah.
apart. It's actually useful as is. So it's really great. And if somebody really wanted to have these customized, I bet you could contact them and they would make customized ones if you wanted a business card. You'd probably have to order like 300, but yeah.
Cool. What's next?
Next up is the battery coin holder.
Oh yeah, I love these.
So this is the smallest non-rechargeable coin holder we could find, and we thought this would be really great for wearable projects or small portable projects.
It's so cool. It can go in your freaking
It's like
hair.
swallowable. Yeah, it can go in your hair. It can go in your shoes. It has 2 CR2032 coin slots in it, and they're in series, so it gives you 6 volts.
Very cool.
And if you want 3 volts, I would just stick some tin foil in, and I can show it also on the overhead. It's pretty simple. So we have it with a JST connector on the end, just because they're like, oh, you want a connector on it? And we're like, oh yeah, sure, put this JST connector on it. So if you have a project that has a JST plug, or you can just cut it off and use it as is. There's a nice on-off switch.
I love
here.
that, the on-off switch, because the sewable battery holders we carry are really cool, and they're awesome for projects you want to leave the battery in, but the built-in power switch is really great, because you don't have to pop the battery out, you don't have to put in an additional switch.
Yeah.
I personally plan on making wedding hair arrangements and
you
tiaras.
Okay, tiaras.
And shoe projects are really always fun too.
Yeah, and you can see inside there's these little springs, and then they're connected in series. This is the connector, and then if you need only 3 volts because you want to save batteries, or you don't need 6 volts, just stick some tin foil in one of the slots, and then the snaps close nicely. It's not waterproof, but
it still might be. It's small enough and low profile enough that you could totally just electrical tape it to your bike if you wanted to have a little bike light, or it's really super fun to get you started.
They're super cheap too, so it's not like
Yeah.
it matters if you go through a couple. I like power supplies that aren't expensive.
And the thing I like about these is that rechargeable lithium polymers, the small ones are good for wearable projects, but they are dangerous. I mean, it's a lithium polymer battery. And
Right, it can start a fire or burn you.
You puncture it, and it's just like fluids. Whereas these coin batteries, I mean, they're not you don't want to swallow them, but they're easy to get. You don't have to recharge them. This is really small and lightweight, so it's a good alternative when you want to have a portable project and you just want to use coin batteries. And we sell the matching coin cells in the store. They're not too expensive, and they pack a bit of charge on them.
It's awesome. I love these. Woo.
Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to do some wearable projects with them.
Oh, here's another picture I found.
Good
It's
job.
the same but different. Okay, cool.
Next up, we have an updated product. We have the barometric pressure sensor, the BNP 085, and we've been going through all our sensors and updating them so they're now 5-volt friendly.
Oh, that's great.
So this barometric pressure sensor, we added a bunch of circuitry. You can see all the parts around it, and basically works exactly the same as before. But now you can have 5-volt power input and 5-volt logic input, totally safe. You don't have to worry about messing up your readings or your sensor. It's got level shifting built in, so that's cool.
Okay, awesome. Boop doop boop boop. Moving right along.
Moving right along.
What do you want to show next?
Next up are these LCDs with backpacks on them. So we have our really nice custom-made 16x2 RGB LCDs. They're character LCDs and are 16x2 standard, but they're color, so you can see that you can have green, or you can have yellow, or you can have magenta.
Negative or positive?
Well, this one's a positive one.
Okay, good.
And the thing that we like about these is that they're awesome character displays, and they're fairly low cost. The problem is that you need a lot of pins for them, because you need 6 pins to control the display, and then 3 pins for the backlight. And we have a shield version, but it isn't PWM, and so we wanted to have something where if you want to have a full range of colors, and you want to use USB or TTL serial, which is a common way to connect to these displays. So we made a circuit board backpack that you can attach to the back. And
You want to go to the overhead?
no, you can go
Or
here.
look at the back?
Yeah, this is a good photo. So it solders onto the back, and then you can plug in a mini B USB cable, so you can see that. Or we include a cable that you can power it with 5 volts, ground, and then white for serial input. The default is 9600 baud, and it follows the matrix orbital sort of standard specification, which is a really, really good specification. It can control like the backlight and the display, and do custom characters and auto scrolling and all this really good stuff. So it's pretty much ready to go out of the box. Actually, kind of like the auto scrolling. So if you send it data, it'll automatically sort of go to the next line and next line. So we're starting out by having these available for our positive and negative displays. This is the negative blue, negative green, and negative violet. One of the things we did, which I really like, is you can use serial TTL or USB, and it automatically selects whichever it's getting data from. So you don't have to do any configuration. We'll have this for our 20x4 LCDs as well soon. We just want to get it started by doing the 16x2, and I have a little demo here on the overhead. So this one is just, you can see there's a custom character for the heart. Let's see if it shows up. We heart Arduino, and you can change the backlight, so it's doing full 8-bit on every color, so it's like 24-bit color PWM backlighting, and I'm controlling it with the TTL cable, but it works great also with a USB cable. So if you want to use like something like LCD Proc or LCD Smarty, this works perfectly out of the box, and we'll do some fun projects with this. But this is another way for people to add these LCDs to their projects, this time with only 1 pin.
Nice.
And we have example code and everything, of course.
Great.
Cool. I think. Oh, and then
What's that?
I think that's it.
Yeah, those are new products. We got
Yeah.
we got some stuff that's not out yet.
Yeah, we'll show that in the. It's not out yet.
Yeah, and we got some other stuff.
And more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for new products for today.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, we're going to switch again.